Welcome to Discovering. Tonight I have a story that I filmed this spring. We're out on the big lake. We're jigging for lake trout, which is a first for me actually, and I did get to reel some in.
I started jigging about 6 years ago, so I haven't really trolled much at all for 6 years, but like the first 10, 15 years I was out here, it was all just trolling.
And we go hunting for Yooper lights. So sit back and relax. It's Monday night and it's time for Upper Michigan's very own Discovering.
The secret streams that flow beneath the cliffs of colored stone. Forests thick and healthy with birch and pine and oak. Surrounded by the greatest lakes this world has ever known. The black bear's awesome presence as he roams the hills and fields. Call of the timber wolf, the loon's lonesome trill, the eagle soaring high above, the trout lies deep and still. These are what I treasure, the only way I measure feelings that I have for this fine land. There is so much to discover when you're a long-time lover of northern Michigan.
Lake Superior, Old Gitche Gumee on the north shore of the UP, is the greatest of lakes. The largest freshwater lake in the world, it holds more water than the other 4 Great Lakes combined. And with an average depth of 482 feet, and the deepest parts well over 1,300 feet, Superior is more like an inland sea. So, if you want to experience deep sea fishing here in the UP, Lake Superior is your destination. Back in early June, I joined John Ron of Yooper Outdoors 906 and a couple boatloads of his clients for a morning of laker jigging.
Fishing's been really good on the days that we can get out. We haven't had any problem getting our limits. We fished out of multiple different ports, and we're doing good everywhere we've been.
John gets on the lake as soon as the ice is off, but this spring was being difficult with the wind.
We did a few trips in March this year, and then we started fishing out here pretty hard the middle of April. But we haven't got out here a ton. There's been a ton of wind this spring, so we've only really been able to fish 1 or 2 days a week for the most part. We had a few weeks where we couldn't get out at all.
I've been on Lake Superior plenty of times trolling for lake trout, but this is my first time out jigging for them.
Might be another one right there.
John says it's as easy as finding the fish, stop, drop, and jig.
Remember, you want to hit bottom when you go down. That's the main trick. Just reel down and set the hook. Try to get all the slack out of the line and then set her.
Our first crew of the morning is a family of repeat clients of John's, so they are seasoned pros.
Only 275 feet to go.
Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race.
I'm Greg Strawba. This is Evan. And my daughter Allison and my wife Teresa.
How many times have you been out fishing with John here?
Oh boy, quite a few. Probably for the last 5-6 years, a couple times a year.
First one of the day. Good eater.
The water looks calm, but it was actually pretty wavy out there, with a strong current underneath the surface. John's job, well, one of the many, is to keep the boat right on top of their jigs and the fish, which isn't easy on a day like today.
It's going to be the problem this morning is once we do find a few fish, we can't just sit on them. So normally we'll drift until we hit a school, and then we'll spot lock on them. But today the bottom current is ripping about a half mile an hour, 3/4 mile an hour, so the boat has to drift with the jigs. Because if you stop the boat, the jigs just keep on going. What's the worst is when you have a top current going one way and a bottom current going the other way, so your boat's going this way and your jig's going this way. That gets tricky. Then you have to troll the boat into the waves all day and just follow the jigs around. There's always a little bit of current, but today is definitely worse than normal. but it could be way worse. I've seen it way worse than this.
It didn't take long, and they were reeling in the Lakers, one after another.
First time.
You're bringing them over this way, bud.
Bigger than mom.
Yeah, he's still there. Must be a small one. Here's a good one for the frying pan.
There was constant action with doubles and even triples. I don't think we had 4 on at one time, but it was pretty close.
It's the one Allie didn't want.
Legal. Baby lake trout. Every school's different, but most of them we catch are gonna be like 2 to 6 pounds. Like that's average. 2 to 6 pounders, perfect eaters. And then, I mean, we could catch one 20, 30 pounds too, you know. Usually everything over 10 pounds we throw back. There are big spawners, big breeders.
It's bigger than the last one.
And there's really no reason to keep a fish that big. I mean, we can get our limits of good eaters, no problem. There's no sense of keeping.
Does that feel like a big one?
Yeah, he's fighting a little bit harder.
Oh, it went double, huh?
Triple.
Triple. Oh,
Yeah.
Not paying attention. Oh, we need a quadruple then.
Come on, mom.
Line can't go down fast.
I started jigging lake trout 5-6 years ago, and I haven't trolled it all since then. So,
Just find it more effective or more fun, or?
yeah, it's more effective, I think, and it's just a lot more fun, especially for guiding. I mean, when you're guiding on a charter boat for lake trout, when you're trolling, the charter captain runs all the rods and everything, and really the only thing the clients are doing is just reeling in fish. That's it. When you're jigging, the clients are, you know, they're doing the work and they're catching the fish. So. And it just gives everyone something to do the whole time too. You're not just sitting in the boat waiting for a rod to go off. Everyone's doing something the whole time. So it's just more fun for everybody in general, I think. But it's definitely effective too. I mean, we don't have any problem getting our limits. Fish on.
That one's got some weight to it.
That one's a big one.
The biggest thing out here is finding them. Like, you can catch them on anything, with bait, without bait. The biggest thing's finding them out
How
here.
does that one feel?
That one's better. Stay on.
I do good out here, but it's also because I spend a ton of time out here, so I know where they're at. This looks like a nice one too.
Feels nice.
There's another good mark down there on the bottom.
Oh! Oh!
Good thing he just filled up with air.
Big one?
Swim.
Ooh, that's a nice fish. Biggest of the day.
Good job.
Nice, about 4-pounder. Good, the current's got him way over there.
Be 10. 10 for the girls.
A limit on this side of Superior is 5 trout per person. In just under 3 hours, we had a 4-person limit.
That's a limit.
Awesome.
So how do you cook them?
We'll probably smoke a lot of them. different seasonings, blackened. I like that dill and coconut and lemon pepper, and we might try and fry some.
We'll meet back up with the Strawba family later in the show. After the old pros, a couple of newbie lake trout anglers jumped on board.
Jason,
And Carrie.
Where are you guys from?
Marinette, Wisconsin.
Well, you're born Uper, right?
I am, yes.
Lucky her.
And wherever John brought us, the fish were hungry and bit as soon as the lures were dropped down.
Yo, you got one. Set the hook and it's reel. Yep, reel.
Already.
You're way the heck back.
Reel hit.
Reel some up.
So did you feel him hit at all?
Not really, no.
No, when the current's bad, it can be tough to feel. You might have one too. Yeah, you do. We weren't even jigging, but we got
First one jigging. First one ever. That was fun. My arm's sore already.
I like this. We had the old pros here earlier, and we got the new
first
pros
timers.
ready. First one. So is that your first one?
Yes, it is.
Did you feel yours bite?
No.
No.
He told me to reel in because I was way out there, and I was like,
Couldn't find bottom because the fish had your hook in his mouth.
Since there were only 2 clients on the boat, I got to fish too. I'm also a newbie at lake trout jigging.
As far as technique goes, I mean, you could set a rod in the rod holder and not jig it at all and catch one. Yeah, especially when there's a little bit of waves.
You hear that pull?
Do it for you.
It'll catch them. Yours has got one too, Kristen, I think.
Sure enough, I had a fish on. While I reeled mine in, Jason landed a nice one.
Slimy. Wiggly.
There's my fish.
It was hard to feel the Lakers bite because of the conditions today. All of a sudden, the line just feels, well, heavier, like you snagged something, and that's when you know there's a fish on the other end.
Well, the more current there is, the more slack there is in the line, so you can't feel them as good, you know? Because there's like a bow in your line halfway down because of the currents. Yeah, you have one. That's a problem. There's just too much slack in your line. It's nothing you guys are doing wrong. It's just the current's pretty dang bad. It's usually not this bad. It's nice when you can just drop her right straight down. It makes it nicer for you guys too, because then you can feel them bite and stuff a lot better.
How's it feel?
heavy.
That's a good one for the frying pan.
So I could put the camera down and try and catch my limit, John ran the camera. I'm not sure if that fish was already there or I managed to hook one that fast.
I might have one too. I think I do. Triple. Film and net. Oh wow. That feels pretty good.
I always say I like filming people catching fish as much as I like fishing myself, but it's even more fun doing both.
Arm sore yet?
No. I wonder if he's even there anymore.
Triple.
We had a limit in no time at all.
Popped off.
Good work, gang.
Is that it?
Yep.
Awesome.
That didn't take long at all.
No. It was fun. Definitely an experience. Short and sweet.
Now it's the rest of the day like.
More fishing.
Yeah.
Spend a day on the water.
The last few years creating this show, my home away from home has been the Curtis area on the east side of the UP. And now that John and his wife Tasha bought the Sand and Stars Resort on South Manistee Lake, I have a new place to stay. While I was there, I had John tell me about resort life.
It's been going really good so far. It's been a lot of work. It just kind of coincided a lot with me guiding. And, you know, all my clients, I was always having to look at other resorts and stuff to find lodging for all of our guests, for all my clients, for fishing and stuff. So we do a lot of guiding right here out of the resort, especially during the winter, but some trips, I did quite a few trips in May this year for walleyes and pike and panfish. It's been fun, a lot of work, but it's been a good adventure with my wife and my son. Right here we have the office and 4 hotel rooms, and then down the end we have the laundry room and fish cleaning station. Then we have 4 2-bedroom cabins, and 1 3-bedroom cabin, and 1 4-bedroom cabin. A lot of our renters really like it because there's a lot of room here to, you know, that you have to yourself. A lot of resorts are kind of packed in together. Cabins are very close together. So we get a lot of compliments on how spaced out the cabins are and stuff. We've put a lot of money into the place, and it's looking really good right now. We're very happy with it, but we're just gonna keep chugging along, and pretty much all the profit that we're making, we're just putting right back into the place. Gonna keep doing updates as much as we can.
They're keeping the resort open year-round.
This is the first time this resort's ran year-round in like 15 years or so. Yeah, it's been good. Hopefully this winter we have an actual winter, so that would really help out a lot.
And they rent pontoons and boats for guests to get out and enjoy South Manistee Lake and do some fishing.
We rent pontoons out to the public and to our renters here at the resort too. We have a lot of locals that they don't own a boat, so they'll just come and rent a boat from us, you know, once or twice a summer just to get their kids out on the water. And we have a lot of extra dock space 'cause a lot of people bring their own boats. So like right now we have, I think 4 or 5 cabins brought their own boats, so they're all out on the dock right now.
My favorite part of the resort is the fish cleaning station, where John has lined the walls with photos from his guiding trips.
This last fall, we spent about 2 or 3 weeks redoing the fish cleaning station. Everyone's been sending me their fishing pictures from the last few weeks. I've been staying here, so I gotta add a bunch more. And hopefully the next few years we can fill this whole wall up on this side. So yeah, everyone really enjoys coming in here, looking at all the pictures, and brings back a lot of memories. You were there on this trip filming, but you weren't in the picture.
Hey, there I am. This photo was from the first story John and I did together back in 2020. As I said earlier, I met back up with the Strawba family. On the boat, they mentioned they knew of a good spot to find Uper lights.
How did you find out about this spot?
We were actually out at lunch talking about it, and the waitress came up and was like, I have a really good spot.
Because these rocks look like any other rock in the daylight and only glow under a special filtered UV light, we had to wait until dark. The Strawba family is from Ohio, so I asked Allie what her favorite part of vacationing up here is, besides the fishing.
I love everything about the upper. I love that you don't get phone service. That is my favorite part because it just really allows you to be up here.
That is a blessing and sometimes a curse. Back to rock picking. Now, what are Uper lights? They are a fluorescent sodalite bearing syenite rock. Uper light sounds better, and the name was coined by Eric Rintamaki, who first discovered them back in 2017. Now the Great Lakes are famous for them, and rockhounds come to the UP from all over to hunt for them in the dark.
How many Uper lights are we gonna find tonight?
A whole bunch.
At first, we found a lot of other rocks and other things that glowed. The Uper lights we're looking for have a distinctive bright orange glow. We combed the beach with our flashlights until we found one, and then another, and another.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Wow.
What's also beautiful about these rocks are they are worn smooth by Lake Superior. Thank you to the Strawba family for letting me tag along to this beautiful beach full of glowing rocks. That's all for tonight, and I hope to see you right back here next week for Upper Michigan's very own Discovering.